Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about some traps here. Now, I'm going to show you some videos and what we found out. Now, of course, ever since the traps have come out, they have been just basically one-sided. It doesn't matter what you put on it, on your build, doesn't matter what's there. But I've always had a trap build. I've used hardwire. I was one of the very first guys to ever make the hardwire trap build because I saw how rigor was working, and it was pretty nice, but I wanted to get the cooldown run, get them back even faster. Didn't want to worry about people jammering me, things like that. And as well as I saw that even if I were to delete them, if they were all destroyed, I couldn't get them back. So rigor wasn't my best option. I went and weighed everything and made the hardwire one. 2 hours later, hey, look at that. Made a trap build, posted it out on YouTube, and my God, it just flourished. Like, it went like wildfire. Now, traps are good for getting the door campers. Don't get me wrong. I'm not asking for a nerf on this one, but there are some things that I found out after actually going through it, looking things over with a detailed microscope. So let's get into some of the video and show you what I'm talking about. So I have Otter right here. I have a 1-level trap. He is full maxed out armor on his heart rate. Throw the traps, and you see it nearly kills him. Level 1. Okay. Another player killed me, no big deal. Now, we're going to up it to a level 2. So now I've got a pistol in hand. I've got the technician on. He's maxing out his armor. Okay, let's go to level 2.
Protocol initiated.
Yep, level 2 kills him. Okay, so we know we can kill him with a level 2 trap. So let's see if a level 2 will just kill him with the white armor. No extra shots, no nothing. Let's see if it's maybe something about the blue armor. So we got the pistol in hand. We got in-sync. Let's see if the in-sync will just knock him over. Maybe it's something about the blue armor. Traps right underneath him. Yep, that's a guaranteed kill. Even though I took out half his armor. Whoops, sorry about that. Let's redo that test. And this time I'm not going to shoot him. I'm not going to do anything. As you can see, we have no extra skill damage, nothing here. Just the technician and the skill tier on the gun. Yes, still kills him. Level 2. So it's not the blue armor. It should be the trap somewhere. So let's try a level 1. So how do we test a level 1? Well, that's easy. Let's just clear these traps real quick. And let's go to the trap build. Where'd it go? Yeah, we'll test it out with the pistol build. Okay, we'll go to tenacity or toxicity. Get my traps back real quick. Okay, cool. Let's go to the pistol build. As a matter of fact, let's just go to a 0. Let's go as low as we can. Let's just go to no trap, no skill tier, no nothing build. There we go. Got my pistol build on. Let's throw some traps on. And we're going to see if we can kill him with level 0 traps. So that way we know we can kill him with a level 2. If we can kill him with a level 0, then something's definitely up with the trap itself. And here he comes. Take his sweet time. Alright, so level 0 trap.
Initiated.
Right underneath his feet. Okay, yes, it is the trap. Something is up with the actual trap. So let's dive into this a little bit more, shall we? So now, just in case it was something else with someone else's traps, we have Waffle here. Waffle, the trap bot, is going to demonstrate for us. He's going to throw the traps right underneath my feet. I have full 6 blue core armor. He has a level 0 trap.
Rogue explosive trap detected.
So a level 6 blue armor would be able to survive, not a level 4. So that's interesting. Maybe it's something with the player's cores. So let's see. Let's try to wait till the cooler time comes off, and then we'll show you Waffle's build to show you he has no skill tiers. He's not changing anything. You can see the weapon in his hands. All right, here we go. Inspect. So you can see nothing. No skill tiers except for probably his pistol, which is, I think, is a card 45. Yep. So he didn't even have that in his hands. As you can see, he hasn't changed his weapons. So, yeah, it's not the skill tier. So if he were to increase his skill tier, he possibly could kill me.
You have left the group.
I've went down to 4. He still has 0 skill tiers. Throws the traps on. And you see, look at that. We almost lost all of our armor right there.
Immediate medical assistance
So
needed.
it's got to be something with the actual skill itself, because it takes even more off me when I take more armor off. So it's something of there. So what is giving it this armor? So what I found was this. We have shock traps on here. I want y'all to look at this. We're at 182. 182 for PvP damage, right? I'm going to make sure y'all see I have no skill tiers, not anything on this. Nothing whatsoever, no extra skill damage, no nothing. So I have shock traps on, and you see 182 down here. Let's turn these on. It jumps immediately to 200k. It gives the player an extra bit of damage somewhere. Now that's per trap. Now you have to remember this. Because it gives you this extra damage, this extra 20k in damage, it cannot select how many of those traps will land on a player. So that's an extra 20k. Now remember, the dev said that this is supposed to stick to players. So we don't have any extra damage mods. Mine's a level 10. Waffles was a level 10. So basically, it's got to be something else. So let's check the specialist. So we have a Grenadier on right now. Let's go take a look at the traps. They're at 120-20. All right, let's take them off. Go back. And you see, no extra damages, no skill tiers, nothing, no extra damage except for that 10% right there. So we put them on. 220. So that jumped up even more because of the explosive damage from the Grenadier. So there's something else, because as you saw, we already had the Grenadier on, so it was at 200k, so it automatically jumps up an extra 20k. So it's something with the traps getting this extra damage somewhere, that extra skill tier. So let's try a different one just to see if it's changed. So we're back to 200k. But if I take them off and I put them back on, it would go back to 183. So somewhere right there, that's what it is. It is gaining extra damage somewhere between the PvP damage when you see them to when you put them on your build. That is the link. That's the key. That is somewhere where it is messed up. It's not the actual skill. It's nothing like that. It's somewhere right there. For instance, if I throw these traps on and take them off, I go from shock traps to there, it automatically boosts my damage on them somewhere. That's the problem. Don't know what it is. Maybe the devs know. Maybe someone else knows who's a little bit smarter about the computer programming of these things. But there it is. It's right there. Now you see, I think I have an extra skill tier. I have a technician on right now. So it's jumped up 138. So it gives an extra 40k almost in damage. So with that being shown, somewhere along the lines where the traps get this extra damage is what needs to be found. Why, when you slap them onto a build from a level 0, does it automatically gain an extra 20k? Now, if the devs want to fix these, all they need to do is put them on a timer, increase the timer, still allow them to stick 2 players, put it on a 2-second timer so that way they can see how many traps are landing on a player, because the biggest issue is it cannot decide when you first have them, they may only have like 6 or 7 traps when you first throw them out, or maybe they have 8. That if there's 4 players inside there, each player should only have 2 stuck to them. The problem it has is, if you watch, it cannot decide that those 4 need to be on this player, or 2 need to be on this player, 3 need to be on this player, so on and so forth. It can't decide that. So if they want to still allow them to stick, they need to be able to put them on a timer and then count, record the video, count and find how many land on a player. Now, if they can't do that, the only solution to fixing these is going to be one thing and one thing only, and that's putting it on a 2-second or a 1-second timer to where they will not be able to stick to a player, but they would have to land on the ground, and then after that they would immediately prime, so anybody within that radius of where they are would detonate and kill them. That is the only fixes I can see right now to fix them. Otherwise, they will be having to disable them in PvP. But at the same time, if they start disabling those, they're going to have to disable other skills and things like that of that nature. So, again, I'm not asking for a nerf. I will never ask for a nerf. But these, ladies and gentlemen, most likely we're going to see these things disabled. I hate to say it, because the devs, as we've seen before, they cannot figure those kinds of things out. But hopefully, pray to God, this video will show them a link to the problem. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But we'll see later on. Maybe I'll get a reply. Who knows? Maybe they'll start watching my videos. That way they'll know what to actually help out other players with, too. You know, like other ideas for perfect talents. But that's a different discussion for later on.